Hi, my name is Jessie Chen. I'm the holder of this diary. Call it When Traveling. You can't believe how early I got to the airport. It was 10 in the morning, and I had arrived there, though my flight was at 2 in the afternoon. The reason why I arrived there so early was because I didn't want to stay in the West End hostel for even one more second. January 4th, 2022, in Barcelona, Spain. At 4:45, I arrived at Barcelona airport and then took a bus to downtown. I still remember clearly how I felt when the bus was closer to there. Looking at those shops, cars, and people on streets, I was like, this is Spain. I'm now really in Spain. And excitement was soon lit up. I always want to visit Spain. The reason? Are the same as the ones why I visit France. I was inspired by the architecture I saw in a book while I was a kid. Sagrada Familia can be said to my main impression about Spain and is definitely on my list. Another reason? A desire to visit a country where people speak the language I learned before. I once took a Spanish course in college for 1 year. Though it's not that long compared to the time I learned French, I feel like I have more emotion towards it. Probably because the tone sounds more like my personality. I then arrived at St. Christopher's Inn. Oh gosh, for me it's just like a 5-star hotel. The bar, the cozy lounge, the comfortable pure white pillow, the well-designed storage box just right under the bed, and the wide exterior space for drying clothes. Oh, I'm so glad I made a good choice. I then went out delightfully. A good hostel, a good start, and fortunately the city is able to keep the start. Barcelona is such a charming city that it's hard to resist its temptation. I was especially fascinated by that mysteriously ancient romance and the incredibly vivid atmosphere. Walking on the old alleys and surrounded by the khaki walls of Barcelona Cathedral, somehow a flood of romance was just pumped into every vessel of mine and finally made my heart tickled. Walking a little away from the cathedral and closer to St. Home Plaza, there are many boutiques. I said boutiques rather than shops or stores because they did look very sophisticated, but also down to earth. They're not those fancy fashion brands that usually give me an unapproachable feeling, but small, well-decorated stores selling their own unique products. I was especially impressed by the store selling handmade leather notebooks and a shoe store providing tons of different colors. Oh, and I feel like Spain is a country that loves colors. On the way, there are more than one shop selling colorful things, which amazingly are able to provoke people's shopping desire, even for people who are not particularly fond of shopping like me. Barcelona is not only vivid in colors, but also vivid in corners. Couples taking a walk on streets, families chilling out on plaza, guests talking and smoking in front of bars. Actually, I believe these are things people in Paris or in other cities also do. But somehow in Spain, I just strongly feel that kind of enjoying at presence feeling that I had never seen in the cities I visited. Maybe it's because of the weather, but more possibly, I believe it's because of the culture. On the way back to the hostel, I passed by Barcelona Cathedral again, at which moment a chorus happened to be performing. It was so touching that I couldn't help recording it. The first day in Spain was unbelievable wonderful, which definitely made me look forward to the following days. written by Jessie Chan. Thanks for your reading.